Peace, kings and queens, gods and goddesses. Welcome back to another reading. I pray you're well. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to the tribe if you have not already. I'm sending you peace, healing, love, and prosperity. Also, health and wealth. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, or wherever you may have Scorpio in your chart. If you're new to this channel, welcome. I'm Intuitive Flow. If you're returning, welcome back, spiritual family. All right. So let's get a message for you, Scorpio. Let's go ahead and shuffle up. I'm going to light some sage and a little incense, and we're going to get into it. There's some things I want to share, but not just yet. You know what I'm saying? We're going to hold off on speaking too soon. Something about celebrating something too quickly. All right. Yeah, I just heard let the beat build. Let the beat build, bitch. Some of you guys could be artists, or you could be in the music industry, or you could just be musically inclined, or a writer. You could be creative in some sort of way with your words, with your hands. Okay. Yeah, I just heard a little razzle dazzle. Like maybe you dibble and dabble in like different shit, Scorpio, and you're good at everything. Yeah. You can have like a grand water trine. I'm picking up on a lot of water energy. Scorpio sun, Pisces moon, Cancer rising, some shit like that. It doesn't have to be in that order, but yeah. Okay, Yasum, cleanse the Scorpio collective, Holy Divine Spirit. Go ahead and clear out any negative energy, any blockages. Please protect me as I read for the sign of Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, let's hop in. Let's just get straight into it. Straight, no chaser. Scorpio, you got playing games here. It says you don't need to play games to keep their right. You don't need to play games to keep the right one interested in you. All right. So some of y'all may be overplaying games with somebody. Yeah, you have lust, not love. So this could be someone who's just lusting over you, or you're realizing that this isn't really love. That's why there's so many games being played here. It says passion isn't the same as lasting love. Don't get sucked in just by good sex. Whoo, child. Yeah, something about being digmatized or pussy whipped. All right. Somebody getting control of your mental just because they have good sex, but it's something that you need to see clearly here. I feel like the games are getting old. You could be realizing someone really isn't interested in you. They're just interested in the sex, or they're interested in what you can do for them or to them. You have lone wolf. Are you really a loner, or are you afraid of loving someone who could hurt you? Confirmation. My watch just went off. So I feel like somebody is in the energy of just playing games with motherfuckers because they're afraid of getting their heart broke. Somebody's afraid of actually falling in love here. Yeah, you have criticizing. So someone could continuously criticize you, Scorpio, or someone feels like you do this to them. Criticizing your partner is driving them away. Focus on their good qualities. You have fear of touch. You don't trust touch. take small steps until you feel comfortable with others. This is probably why somebody I'm hearing doesn't enjoy foreplay, or somebody doesn't like to really get into the groove of things when it comes to sex. Like somebody just wants to get straight to it. You have hard to get. You are missing opportunities by playing too hard to get. Give someone a chance. Whew. Is this you, Scorpio? Are you playing hard to get? So I don't know if this is you playing hard to get, Scorpio, or playing games, or, you know, staying in this energy of being a lone wolf so that you don't get hurt. Somebody's afraid of getting hurt. So if it's not you, Scorpio, it's someone you're dealing with, or it's the energy that you attract. Yeah, you have untrue stories here. Love sucks. Somebody's telling themselves this untrue story about how love sucks and fuck love and things like that. You tell yourself bad things, change your stories, and see the good that can happen. Love sucks. You have stopped believing in love. Let yourself heal so that you can open up again. Yeah, you have getting hurt, confusion, and sex only. So somebody is staying in the energy of lust and only wanting sex because they feel like they're safe in this energy. All right, they're safe from getting hurt by just keeping things on a surface level. So I don't know if this is you, Scorpio, or this is someone you're dealing with. But that's not true. It's an untrue story. All right. I feel like love has a lot to do with taking a risk. It's a gamble. You may get hurt. You may not. Okay. Relationships are ups and downs. Nothing or no one is perfect. And if you're going to go into a situation or a relationship thinking that way, then yeah, you might as well stay single. You might as well stay, you know, in this pool of piss playing games with motherfuckers. Because in all actuality and essentially, you're hurting yourself or whoever this is. All right. If you keep telling yourself these untrue stories, you're essentially really hurting yourself. You're breaking your own heart. And you're not living your truth, which is someone who really wants true, genuine, divine love. What's playing games? You have endings in reverse. So I feel like somebody feels like this has been working for them. What's lust, not love? Mature woman in reverse, but it hasn't. Someone's telling them, somebody's lying to themselves here. All right, this is a grown woman acting like a child, or a grown man who's acting like a little ass boy. Like somebody's stuck in a certain era of their life here. Or someone could have a very immature mother figure or feminine energy around them that's telling them lies about love. You have animosity in reverse. Like somebody is okay with being a lone wolf. Yeah, so it's like somebody is telling themselves that they're okay with being a lone wolf because they don't want to deal with like drama or hate or animosity towards other people. Like somebody just wants to continue coming off single, aloof, alone. You know what I'm saying? Maybe someone has a warped way of thinking as it pertains to love. Like someone may have constantly been hurt, and they've found that keeping things on the surface, they don't deal with that because they don't get their feelings involved. This is also somebody who ghosts a lot. As soon as something gets fiery or passionate or heated, you know, someone removes themselves. And it's easy for somebody to disconnect or remove themselves because they never had feelings in the first place. So you may be getting this energy about somebody, Scorpio, or this is you, and this is a sign and or a message that you need to come up out of this. I feel like somebody is really nice, really sweet, really humble. Like somebody just stays to themselves. But like the darker side of them is lust and playing games and having a negative thought in regards to love. You have the priest for fear of touch. I feel like somebody wants to repent, or somebody wants to confess or tell their story, or somebody wants to speak up or speak out about something. Because I'm hearing somebody say nobody understands. Okay, so something may have happened to someone that was very traumatic, which is why they're this way, but it's time to heal that. Whether I'm talking to you, Scorpio, or the cross watchers, like somebody needs to heal something here. Somebody doesn't trust true affection, true love, true genuality. When it comes near them, they get the ick. Somebody is just like, let's just get to it. Somebody needs to heal that. Somebody needs to seek some sort of counseling so they can talk about this, express this. Now, if you're not comfortable doing that, you know, going the route of like journaling, you know, doing things that may seem ritualistic, like writing something out, whatever it is, and then burning it and releasing it. Like there needs to be some sort of healing here. Yeah, you have awakening in divinity and starseed. Somebody is being blocked from their true divine calling, which is to be a starseed and a healer and a divine being, but it's being blocked because of the way that they think, they feel, what they believe. Yeah, someone's belief system is off here, Scorpio. Could be a Pisces. What's hard to get? You are missing opportunities by playing too hard to get. Give someone a chance. You have expectation. So somebody has a fear of meeting someone's expectation. Wow, look, the priestess. This is a counterpart. You have entity attachment at the bottom of the deck. I'm not going to lie here, Scorpio. Somebody has a lot of patience with you, if this is you. Or you have a lot of patience with somebody. The number 71, 72 is significant. You can have like a 1-year age gap between you and someone. Or somebody's running out of time. This playing hard to get shit is getting old. Like somebody is about to move on. They're about to move around. I feel like somebody needs to ascend here. Ascending fell on the ground with entity attachment at the bottom of the deck. Then you have protection. Yeah, and then child. So there was some sort of entity attachment placed on a child. The entity could be lust. So I feel like you're ghosting somebody, Scorpio, and protecting yourself until they heal and ascend. This inner child. This inner child is crying out. Wow. Someone's inner child. That's why I'm saying somebody needs to speak up about something. It could be about something that happened to them in the past, sexually. Somebody has sexual trauma or trauma of intimacy. And somebody's getting ready to lose their divine counterpart, or the person that God is offering up to them is about to be missed. This opportunity is getting ready to be missed if somebody doesn't catch the lesson, or if somebody doesn't come to the realization that there's a lesson that needs to be learned in a wound that needs to be healed. What's untrue stories? Rich guy in the reverse. Somebody may be dealing with imposter syndrome. Somebody is not who they think they are or who they say they are. You know how people be like, I'm really him or I'm really her. Like, yeah, somebody is not that. You got karmic femme. It's like if somebody really took out the time to become him or become her, then you will be utilizing your time on earth more wisely. But somebody's too busy telling lies, telling stories, playing games, playing hard to get, being lustful, moving out of their lower nature, letting their darker karmic side win. Okay, and this is why somebody is always attracting karmic energy. And I'm not saying karmic energy is negative or it's bad, but that's something you want to ascend from, because we've all been karmic in one way or another. But I'm also getting here somebody's a liar. Could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. You tell yourself bad things, change your stories and see the good that can happen. It's like if somebody really took the time, as much lies as they tell and the stories they tell, if they use that time and put that into really being a rich guy or a wealthy person, they would be more beneficial and they would have more confidence in themselves and see more value in who they are. But this is somebody who does not recognize their own value. They lie to themselves quite often. I don't know who this is, Scorpio. I'm praying it's not you, but we'll get some advice. What's love sucks? You have trusted. You have to stop believing. You have stopped believing in love. Let yourself heal so you can be open again. So the Most High, the energy I'm getting is that it's time for you to open up yourself again and trust love again. But I feel like that starts with you. Yeah, you have karmic femme. She's still here. So somebody's navigating out of their karmic nature. They have not yet ascended into the divine feminine or divine masculine they're being called to be. They're not there yet, but it's because the healing that they need to do, like somebody doesn't know where to start, is what I'm picking up as well. Let's see. So that's why somebody may need to seek a priest or high priestess, or, start their journey towards their spiritual path. I feel like there's an open road here, but that road that's open, that's the wrong one. Somebody needs to cut a certain cycle or retreat from a certain lifestyle and reroute, get back on path. What's the endings in reverse? So just to give y'all a sneak peek on what I was going to say earlier, the channel name will be changing, and content on the channel will be changing as well. Shout out to a very prophetic and intuitive reader who shall remain nameless, because this spiritual community is something else. But what's endings in reverse for Scorpio? The Fool. Yeah. Taking a leap of faith, starting a new journey, being courageous, fearless, confident. With the Fool, you have to be knowledgeable and confident in regards to the new path you're taking. This is having faith. So I feel like somebody needs to trust themselves, or somebody needs to learn how to trust themselves. That's why they can't trust anyone else. What's woman or mature woman reverse? What's mature woman with reverse? The King of Pentacles in the upright. Yeah. So I feel like if this is somebody you're dealing with, Scorpio, honesty is the best policy. And speaking up in regards to how you feel this person is behaving or how they're treating you, and what is putting you in an energy of reconsidering the connection, I feel like this is going to prompt them to become the person that they need to become. It's something about a nagging voice. All right. I feel like this person may have had a very negative feminine energy in their life as a child. Like maybe fear mongering, telling this person they're nothing, they'll never amount to anything. But you being on that other side, reassuring this person that that is not true. Not pacifying them, holding space for this person, Scorpio. I feel like that's what they need. That's what they've been lacking. And however this person has been living their life, There's somebody very specific and significant in their life that's been cheering them on, making them seem like the way they're navigating life has been okay. And I feel like you're the person that's coming in to shut this shit down, Tower, Death card energy, and let them know it's time to change. It's time to break all that shit down and rebuild. Show me animosity, reverse. Whoa. You have the Four of Cups. Yeah, this is somebody who is often very sad. They do feel lonely. This is somebody who avoids conflict, or they take anything as conflict or a battle. Let's say if you attempt to have a mature adult conversation with somebody that may be difficult, they may think that you're attempting to argue, and they reject the opportunity to resolve something or resolve things. But in doing that, they just put themselves in an energy of discontentment or overthinking, or being overly emotional but unable to express it. Maybe this person was never allowed to express themselves. You have the Sun and the Death card. Yeah, and I see you being the one bringing in some sort of joy, light, change, transformation in this person's life. You could have Leo in your chart, or this could be a Leo you're connecting with. I feel like it's very important not to be someone's only source of happiness too, because that's a lot of responsibility. Show me the High Priestess and the Priest, or the Priest and the Priest and the Priestess, the Queen of Wands. You can have fire in your chart, like me. Sag Moon, Aries rising, or you could be a Leo Sun with Scorpio placements. But I feel like your smile really brightens up someone's day, your aesthetic, your energy, your vibe. Yeah, it's like I literally see you attempting, yeah, Six of Cups. I see you like uplifting somebody, like somebody's down. And then when you show up, it's like everything changes. You know what I mean? Like you show up with some sort of offer. It could be the smallest offer. It could be the smallest gesture, Scorpio, and this person is lit up. Like their day is made for the rest of the day, but that's still dangerous because you don't want them to become dependent on you, on your energy, on your ability to show up for yourself and others. It's like, no, this person needs to get to a space to where they're showing up for themselves so that it's equal, so that it's an equal give and take. I see you introducing somebody to something new as well. All right, to a new idea, a new adventure. Show me expectation. Sunflowers are very significant. Yeah, the Nine of Wands. Somebody about ready to give up. Somebody is over it. Somebody just cannot take anymore with this hard to get. Somebody looking at somebody like, are you fucking serious? Are you fucking kidding me? I feel like the Queen of Wands is you in this energy, Scorpio. It's like you don't see all this light. You don't see all this sunshine. And then it's like whatever energy you bring to this person, it only makes them happy temporarily. And it's like this person is expecting for something not to last, or they're expecting for something to be over, or it's like this is somebody who's really pessimistic. I feel like they also play hard to get because they don't want their true self to be revealed. But I feel like you're somebody this person can trust even through their healing process. Show me untrue stories with a rich guy reverse. The Nine of Cups. Yeah, because I just heard somebody say, I don't want you to see me like this. The Three of Cups. It's like whoever this is, they rather be around people that, you know, they can still front in front of. What's the Three of Cups, Nine of Cups, the Five of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles? I feel like you could be introducing this person into like a support group, or you're going to suggest this to somebody. What's trusted with love sucks? I'm also getting to Scorpio, and this is a side note. You may be the one playing hard to get with certain people because you know when someone gets with you, game time is over. It's time to get to work. And this energy I'm picking up on now is indicative of that, because you see somebody's hurting, you see somebody's pain, you see somebody is wounded, and you're offering assistance, you're offering suggestions for them to get well, right? And I feel like a lot of people may steer away from that because they're not ready to do the work, they're not ready to go within, they're not ready to face the mirror. And when you get with a Scorpio, there's no way around that. Literally no way around that. You have the Hermit that came out for trusted here. With the Devil energy at the bottom of the deck. So this is really, wow, with the Five of Cups, that's wild. And the Ten of Pentacles. It is really painful for someone to face their demons. Or what this is also telling me, that somebody cries alone. Somebody is ready to surrender and give up the things that are keeping them bound or constrained or confined or restricted. They're ready, but it hurts. It's like somebody is in fear of dying to them old. Someone is in fear of dying to their old self. But it's the only way to get to this Ten of Pentacles if it's what they really want. So somebody has to trust the process as it pertains to you. A Virgo is very significant. A Capricorn, another Scorpio. And I feel like you're going to be the representation of someone realizing love does not suck. And that there are human beings on earth who can be trusted, even in their brokenness. Yeah. Let's close it out, Source. Ooh, excuse the background, y'all. But I need my window open while this incense is incensing. So you guys got wish granted. It becomes a fairy tale when you make it real. Magic, effort, results, confirmation. Wish granted. Somebody has to do the real work, or this is you. You have free light. Give one another space to grow individually. Release, breathe, clear. Yeah, I feel like someone has never been allowed the space to grow. Yeah, especially with the Devil here. You have expectations. Now this is here twice in two different decks. Expectation and expectation. The number 28 is very significant. You could be 28. You could be an Aquarius with Scorpio placements, a Leo with Scorpio placements, February 8th, August 2nd. It says having very high ideas or unreasonable requirements. Dreamer, fantasize. I feel like that's also too why someone has never reached their full potential or never had certain wishes granted, because their expectations were unreasonable and they needed to adjust their requirements. Yes, adjust your requirements. You know, that list you may have, you know, of what you desire. I'm not saying it's not attainable, but sometimes a little adjustment is necessary. And that too is okay. You can even adjust along the way. One more. Fan the flames, doing what it takes to keep the passion alive. Renewal, romance, care. Wow. I told you somebody's going to take your advice, Scorpio. This person is going to do what it takes, even if it hurts. Because they're coming to the realization if they're going to love, it's going to be with you. And I feel like you definitely provide a source of stability for this person. That's what they appreciate most. Finding your balance and not rocking the boat. Poised, calm, and steady. Yeah, absolutely. That's real Scorpio energy. People may say otherwise, but I know because I'm a Scorpio. Don't play with it. All right, so that's what I have, babes. Make sure y'all like up on the video, share the video. If you feel guided, comment. Okay. If you're wanting to book with me, I will be eventually opening up the bookings again. Go ahead and see the description box below. I love you, Scorpio. Mwah. Peace.